Hello Arcadia, and welcome to Fun Musical Experiments with Ms. V. The first one we're going to be doing is the ruler vibrations one. Now you got this in your packet. It's got a back side with some questions and the front side with the directions. I'm going to show you how to do this right now. Alright, so you take a ruler. I have a giant yardstick because I did not have a ruler. And what you do is you place it on the edge of a table and then hold on to the table side and pluck at the side hanging off the edge. It'll make a weird noise and it'll vibrate just a little bit depending on what material ruler you have. If yours is plastic, it'll be a little bit different. Mine happens to be wood. So let's try it if we move it out just a little bit farther. Now, did you hear that got lower? That made a lower sound. We're gonna move it back up again. And then if I move it back out, made a lower sound, lower sound. All right, if I move it way out, it's gonna make a really low sound. That one's kind of funny. All right, so that is the 3 different sections of the ruler that you could try. I mean, you could try doing it even in between those 3 sections. All right, but your idea is to figure out what happened to the ruler when you pulled down on it, and how did the sound change when you made the ruler longer. Like I already said, when it gets longer, it gets lower because there's more to vibrate. Because there's more to vibrate. The bigger the instrument, the lower the sound. Okay, our next experiment that we're going to try, and by the way, all of these instructions are also on my School Wire's webpage. So if you just go to Arcadia, and then you go to classes, and then you scroll down and find Vander Woude, then you'll find my page, and it's under e-learning, and there's all of these experiments under that page. Now the next one we're going to be doing is the box guitar. The box guitar. So here I have 2 different size boxes. All right, and a bunch of different size rubber bands. Very, very many rubber bands. All right, and what you're going to do is you're going to stretch a rubber band, if it will go, here's hoping, around the box. There we go. All right, see how I stretched it around? And it's right here, and you're gonna try and pluck it in just a minute. Why don't you try and put maybe 1 or 2 more on the box first? So we're making a little guitar. And it's kind of collapsing on itself, but that's okay. That's okay, no big deal. All right, so now you got 3 rubber bands on there, and you're gonna try and pluck them just like you would on like a string instrument and see what it sounds like. So here's the first one. Oh, interesting. Ooh, that rubber band was tighter. Could you hear that it was higher? Here's the lower one. And here's the higher one. Now I wonder what this last one is. Oh, the exact same as this one. Interesting. Okay, so if you have tighter rubber bands, their sound is going to be higher. All right, their sound is going to be higher. If it's vibrating slower because it's got more to it, then it's going to be lower. All right, so your job is to create the box guitar, draw a picture of how you created your box guitar, and then answer the question, how are the sounds of the thick rubber band different from the sounds of the thin rubber band? So I said if it's thicker, or if there's more to the rubber band, all right, if it's wider, then it's going to be, all right, you draw your own conclusion, okay, all right, and if it's thinner or if it's tighter, like I said, all right, it's going to be a different kind of sound. And then your last question, how does the sound change when you pluck the box guitar close to your ear? Let's give it a try. Ooh, interesting, you gotta try this. Now the reason I had 2 boxes is because I wanted to try it on a wider box. Let's see if the rubber band goes around it. We'll just do 1 for this one, okay? All right, let's see. Ooh, interesting. Let's try this one again. Interesting. All right, for our third experiment, we are going to be doing the string telephone. the string telephone. Now, I've got a bunch of different cups. All right, so you're gonna take a cup. All right, I have 2 different kinds here. All right, and you're going to poke a hole in the bottom. Now, I tried a couple different ways, and the way that works best is with a Phillips head screwdriver. All right, so if you have a screwdriver, have an adult help you. It helps to stick your hand around the outsides, on the inside of the cup, around the outsides, not in the middle. Don't put your fingers in the middle. All right, and then you can poke your way through. All right, just like that. Poke it through, and you do your other cup. All right, next you take your string and you put it through the hole. So you could probably just use the same screwdriver, all right, and poke it through the hole, just like that, and then go on the inside and pull it through. Then you're gonna wanna make a knot, a pretty fat knot. Okay, so make a lot of knots. Okay, ta-da, knots. All right, and then pull it tight, and then do the other side. Just poke it through that hole, and tie some more knots. Okay, and there you have it, another knot. And so then you have 2 cups and a string in between them. Now you need to get a buddy. All right, and my buddy magically appeared. Say hello.
Hey, how's it going?
This is my husband, and he has agreed to help. Okay, so we each have one end of the cup, and he's going to talk into it. Now, I taught him a little bit of the Arcadia pledge, so now he knows it, and he's going to say it in his cup, and I'm going to see if I can hear on the inside of my cup. Go ahead.
I pledge today to do my best at reading, math, and all the rest.
All right, interesting. Now let's try to make the string tight while we do this. All right, see if it makes a difference.
I pledge today to do my best at reading, math, and all the rest.
That was interesting. Okay, from what you can hear, you make your own conclusions and make it loose and make it tight. Now, I actually have a couple different kinds of cups because I was wondering if plastic versus paper would make a difference. So I'm going to quick and do that with my screwdriver, poke the hole in it. All right, I'm gonna use the same kind of string this time just to see the comparison between the plastic and the paper sound. Now, we were having a little trouble with the knots staying on this one, so what we decided to do was take some paper clips and tie the string onto the paper clip and then pull it through. We're not sure what that's gonna do to the vibration, but it might change it a little bit, it might not. We'll have to see. So I'm gonna listen and he's gonna say the Arcadia pledge
Loose or tight?
Loosely first.
I pledge today to do my best at reading, math, and all the rest.
Okay, interesting. Let's make it a little tighter and let's see if that makes a difference.
I pledge today to do my best at reading, math, and all the rest.
Okay, I like the paper conductor, so if you have a paper at home, paper cup, try using that one first, because it was better than the plastic. Okay, for our last experiment, we are going to be doing the hanger bell. All right, so for this one, you need a wire hanger. It's important that it's wire. All right, some string, and I would recommend the scissors. All right, so you're going to need to cut about a foot off of your string, so, you know, approximate. All right, and you're gonna need to do that twice, so 2 pieces of 1 foot long string. Then you're going to want to tie the strings on either side of the hanger, one right here and one right here. Okay, so I have a chair here that's gonna help me with this. You're gonna wanna swing the hanger and hit it on the chair, all right? And then put the strings right after that, very close to your ears. Okay, and think about how the sound changes. Okay, here we go. Oh, interesting. All right, let's try it one more time. Very cool. All right, there are a few questions on the back of your sheet. Did the sound change when you held the string to your ears? What did it sound like? And how do you think the sound got to your ears? Interesting. You might want to think about that when it comes to the cup experiment too. Thank you so much for participating in some musical experiments with me. I hope you are all well and safe at home. And as I always tell my choir whenever they leave after choir, don't forget, you are awesome and appreciated. Bye.